Afternoon, this is Eden Mentor representing Guagua fishermen.
My name is Lifeguard Anil Nazar.
My name is Clevon Sampson, the owner of Ducky's Hotel Organic Roast Seafood.
My name is Akia George.
Good morning, my name is Curtin Collins from Mayaro.
Harold, Mulville.
My name is Ruben Koblal, and I just do fishing for a living.
Good day, my name is Tristan Bain. We're here to address some issues.
My name is Jummy. Everybody in Mayaro know me as Jummy.
A gentleman who was pulling seine got into some difficulty.
Right, my name is Margaret Francis, better known as Anil Francis from Grand Lagoon, Mayaro.
Today we want to welcome everyone to our annual fishing competition.
We are here this morning for a fishing competition.
My name is Richard Stanley. I've been a fisherman for approximately 25 years.
Afternoon, this is Eden Mentor representing Guagua fishermen. This is damage that we see them being done from last night to this morning. This is a fisherman net. I work on this boat sometimes, not all the time, but what? We didn't get no help when these things happen. There are fishermen here who are wrong, they didn't want to come out and say the truth. And then when time for compensation or gravitation or whatever to help, they does not be a wrong and they push yourself out. But this is a drastic piece of thing happening, you know. We need some form of implementation. The road and all in go bad. We ain't talking about road, but we're talking about damage that happened last night. Look at this. There's about four boat mash up on the beach here, right? And the price of gas, all these things. What are you doing to the big fishermen? What the government doing to help the natural people? For people who need something, but I mean, I'm not talking for here alone. Outward Village, Kwaya, Mayaro, Trinidad. Maybe South Mashap. I the old fisherman just not going to die, but I speak the truth.
My name is Clevon Sampson, the owner of Ducky's Hotel Organic Roast Seafood. We have a fishing facility over there at the fish landing site. It has been closed down for approximately 10 years now.
All right, good day. My name is Akia George. Okay, my concern this time of the year within the fishing industry as a fisherman, boat owner, there's be a crisis this time of the year for we based on the seaweed. We suffered a lot of losses in terms of when the seaweed hook up on the net, it is roll up. Sometimes we have to leave almost half of our net. And one of the main concerns that I have is the price of fishing tacklings and thing. You know, in times gone by, we used to pay $6.95 for 25 pound a net. Now that gone up to $1,291, right? And that turnover is very, very, very difficult for fishermen at this point in time, you know, and the fish not holding price for we to make that turnover. So some of us forced to leave our vessel on the beach You know, and one of my main concerns is the price of fuel. In times gone by, we used to pay for regular gas, you know. We know that is something out of the window, but the price at this now, 20 gallon, costing us $700 gas and oil. Right? That is very, very difficult for us to make that turnover. And that is my concern that I have so far in this fishing industry. Going downhill, nothing but downhill. Just now it reached so far that if the government think it cheaper for them to import fish, well then so be it. But we can't afford to carry on much longer. That is my concern.
Well, yes.
Yeah, morning, good morning. My name is Curtin Collins from Mayaro. I'm a boat owner in the area of Grand Lagoon. Well, for the last 5 years, we have been having a lot of issues with this sargassum seaweed, and nobody seems to know or cares where it's coming from. And it's just unfortunate that fishermen is not being compensated like how the farmers are being compensated for the when there's flooding. Fishermen is not being compensated. So presently it's bad for me because my 7 boats is on the bank right now due to the amount of sargassum seaweed for all the whole coastline from Manzalina all the way to Guayari. There's little or no boats are going. Fishermen are losing, nets losing thousands of dollars. In my case, like as I said, 7 boats currently, all is on the bank right now due to the seaweed because there is the chance of going and losing your net and losing even your boat, even losing lives if you try to bring the net back into the boat with all the seaweed. So most times when you pick up seaweed, you have to like leave the seaweed out there and leave the net out there. So thousands, I'm losing a lot of money these days because no boats are going out. It's just unfortunate. There's no help coming from government, no help from NGOs, no help from nobody in the community. Nobody seems to care. As you know, in Trinidad, fishermen seem to be at the bottom of the barrel when actually not, because if you just take an example, look at Easter. Fish is in demand for Easter, and that's when everybody looking at the fishermen and seeing high prices. But as now, fishermen is like considered as nobody in the country. I mean, this is something need to be done presently. If you look on the beach right now, far as you can see, 5-6 feet, miles of seaweed. And it's just unfortunate, you know. It's really difficult for fishermen in not just in the Trinidad but throughout the Caribbean. Not just a Trinidad problem, it's a Caribbean problem, and something need to be done. Something need to be done to assist fishermen in the area. And I mean, just say nobody knows what to do. Something need to be done to assist the fishermen in the community and in the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. So acting on behalf of the fishermen to the government or whoever in authority to come and take a look, come and see, come and assist the fishermen. It's difficult for fishermen.
Huh? Oh my God!
We all day. See,
My name is Margaret Francis, better known as Anil Francis from Grand Lagoon, Mayaro, and I'm live all my life in Mayaro, but I was away for at least 50 years. I live in US of A, and now I returned 10 years ago, and I'm just having a good time. Because really and truly, I was never here for St. Peter's, but when I was growing up and going to Mayaro RC school, I know what St. Peter's was. Lots of boats, we decorate the boats, we go for rides, and now I'm noticing that St. Peter has died. So like the young man says, we need to bring it back. And bring it back, we will. Just trust me and check me out. I will make sure that it comes back.
My name Harold Moving. Yes, fishing now different. Long time you couldn't take fishing scenes too. You see the youth now, everybody on the hustle. Everybody on the hustle. Yeah, long time you can't be putting fish in your jersey. Now they want to do what they want. And I have to tell them anything, they're ready to cost here. But what is big lazy one? Yeah, everything now different, but the system now different. It's very easy like long time. It's a different time now.
Wow! Hi, pleasant good day. My name is Lifeguard Anil Nazar, and right now I am at Mayaro Beach, and we are working hand in hand with the Lions Club, who is right now conducting a fishing competition at Mayaro. This morning when we came out, we saw 3 fishermen diving off a boat, a seine boat to be precise, and they got caught in a rip current. One of our lifeguards, Mr. Randy Rupnarayan, made a successful rescue, and all 3 of them came out unscathed. So thank you again to Mr. Randy Rupnarayan for doing such a wonderful and amazing job. And thank you for the Lions Club for keeping Mayaro a very nice and productive area to come and do fishing.